A woman from Gujarat traveled to America on a long-term visitor visa to stay with her daughter in Pennsylvania. Well, during the trip, she became ill and she needed hospital treatment. Well, her daughter reportedly did not pay the hospital bill and did not respond to subsequent notices as well. The mother, the Indian mother, eventually returned to India, but when she later attempted to enter America again, she was reportedly stopped at the airport. She had her visa cancelled and she was sent back to India. The case, it has raised serious question about how unpaid medical expenses it can affect future travel and immigration decision. Now, let's be very, very clear here. Not every unpaid hospital bill, it automatically leads to deportation. Immigration consequences depend on very specific facts here, legal status and actions taken in an individual case. An unpaid medical debt or an immigration violation, they are not automatically the same thing. You know what? A person's financial history and credibility, it can still become relevant in certain immigration contexts here. But yes, the financial reality of American healthcare, it is very much real. The medical emergency in the US, it can become extremely expensive without any adequate insurance. Ambulances, hospital stay, test, procedure, it can quickly add up. A visitor who believes a short trip, a family trip maybe, it will be inexpensive. It can suddenly face a very large medical bill after one unexpected emergency. And this is why Indian visitors, particularly older parents traveling to see their children, they need to understand the importance of appropriate travel medical insurance and financial planning. Because when you travel internationally, you're not only carrying your passport, you are also carrying the financial responsibility for the risks that come with that specific journey. And yes, sometimes the problem isn't even the hospital bill. It can be a simple traffic ticket or an unpaid legal obligation or maybe a missed court date. These matters can create complication depending on the circumstances. Well, the immigration system can look at the bigger picture here. An NRI tech professional has sparked a heated online debate about claiming that many Indians living abroad, specifically America, they discourage students from coming to America. You know why? Because they do not want more competition. These are not my words. Amarnath Shivashankar, describing himself as an NRI, he argues that students should not automatically reject the idea of studying abroad simply because somebody already living overseas tells them that the market is now difficult. His argument was straightforward. Look at the university. After that, understand the cost, check the campus recruitment, and make an informed decision. And honestly, that is where the whole conversation becomes more interesting than a viral statement here. The question is America still worth for Indian students or not? And let me tell you honestly, there is no one answer for that. For some students, a US university can provide excellent education, research opportunity, global exposure. For others, the cost, it may simply not make any kind of sense, specifically if the career prospects after graduation that are uncertain. And students today have more choices than ever before. It's not just the UK that is offering all these courses. Many nations, Canada, the UK, Europe, Australia, in fact, proudly saying India itself, universities around the globe are competing for international students now. So students can now compare tuition, scholarship, job opportunity, post-study work rights, and long-term immigration pathway before making any sort of their life decision. So yes, instead of asking, is America good or bad? Students, they should be asking a more practical question. Does this specific university, this specific course, or this specific financial investment make sense for me? Because studying abroad should be a decision based on facts, not fear or not FOMO.